All right, our next section is going to be devoted to some alternate tunings. One of the most common alternate tunings in rock is a detuning, meaning you tuning the guitar lower, and this is drop D tuning. To attain drop D, all you have to do is change the tuning of one string, the low E string. That's going to go from E down one whole step to D. All the other strings stay the same, so the tuning you have now is D, A, D, G, B, E. You can hear this tuning used in all different kinds of bands, everybody from Soundgarden to Van Halen to Alice in Chains. Some of those bands like Van Halen and Alice in Chains like to use this tuning down an additional half step because their normal tuning wasn't concert pitch E, it's E flat. So they start from E flat and go down a whole step from there. So that would be like D flat, drop D, or drop D flat. But I'm going to play some examples right now of drop D. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you can also use this tuning to play very effective, heavy single note riffs. Here's one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another great thing about drop D is you can get sus2 chords. If you start with a bar, you just have to put your pinky on the D string 2 frets higher. So this is a G5 chord, because in standard tuning you'd play that like that. Because that low 6th string is down a whole step, you'd have to move up 2 frets a whole step to get the same pitch. So this is sounding concert G, D, G. There's your G5. Drop that pinky down on A. You've got G sus2. So many metal bands like Mudvayne today will use this voicing. You can also hear this on Smashing Pumpkins records and just about anywhere people use drop D because it's so handy. It's such a cool thing to do. Here's an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop D is also great for heavy single note riffs. Here's a couple of examples. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, in a lot of these speed metal and black metal bands, you'll get these rhythm figures where you'll hear guys down picking very fast on the low strings, all downstrokes. Okay, that definitely takes practice, unless you grew up playing in a punk band for most of your life. So you can make that something that you can work on specifically, just down picking as fast as you can. Here's an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. Many of the heaviest of today's bands, like black metal bands and thrash metal bands, will take this drop D tuning and tune down an additional whole step. All the strings are going to go down another whole step. So that's going to result in a tuning known as drop C. Here's the low C. This note is G, A down a whole step. This note is C, D down one whole step. This note is F, G down one whole step. This note is A, B down one whole step. And the high string, which is usually E, is now D, E down one whole step. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. All right, another technique that sounds great when you're in this kind of tuning and using maximum gain, super distortion, is to palm mute, because it really does fatten up the sound, make it much more percussive. On guys that use floating tremolo systems, like Dimebag Darrell did, and Alexi Leho from Children of Bodom, they'll lean on it so hard that it'll actually go sharp. I can get it a little bit on a fixed bridge, but you can hear that much more pronounced on a floating bridge system. So here's an example of using severe palm muting, playing fast 16th notes. This is a speed thrash metal kind of example. 1, 2, 3, 4.